Hey everyone. Hello Capricorn. We are in the month of November. I know I already given you your moon readings and your pretty much general November readings, but I was led to give you guys a mid-November reading because it is Mercury's retrograde, which I think Mercury's retrograde is going to be done on the 29th. Don't quote me on that. Double check. Okay, but I think it's the 29th of November, so 3 weeks from November 9th, I think. All right, let's see. I'm reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. Please check your Moon and or Rising placements for deeper resonance. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I am reading for both sidereal and Western astrological charts, so please bear that in mind. I am still open and available for personal readings on my Etsy, so all you have to do if you want to purchase a reading from me, you just need to download the PDF, follow those instructions, and I will make sure to deliver your reading virtually or over the phone. Okay? So let's go ahead and see, you guys. We're going to do mid to the end of November, past, present, and future. Your recent past, your current present, or your current present, your present, and your future. Like, I would say the close future. Okay. So like next month, even into January. So let's go ahead and see. We're going to see what the past ancestors of light, messengers of light for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for mid to the end of November. What's going on in their past, their recent past. What's going on in their recent past, ancestors of light, messengers of light. The universe is doing its thing. It's like a well-oiled machine. It just does what it does, and we have to understand how to use that time, whatever time that is that the universe is doing its thing, like this Mercury retrograde. There's nothing we can do about it. That's just how the universe works. And we have to understand how to use that time frame to our benefit and to grow and to heal, right? And to let go of whatever needs to be let go of. Okay, you have the Nine of Earth for your past, or the Nine of Pentacles. Needing some me time. Needing some me time. This is a time where there will be some type of surge of energy within your online business, or if you actually have like a physical, tangible, like shop, your own business, you can see a surge of energy there. Or you did, should I say. You did see a surge of energy, or maybe you blew up on social media, you know, when it came to your services, what have you, Capricorn. But others of you, I'm just seeing like some much needed me time. Taking yourself out, doing something nice to your hair, going to the salon, doing your nails, getting a tan, doing your makeup, getting a facial, going to the chiropractor, doing some kind of cosmetic surgery, could be that, making a nice dinner or lunch for yourself, enjoying a nice warm beverage in the morning, getting a massage, going for a walk, going for a hike. Like, there are so many different things when it comes to luxuries and buying yourself a nice pair of shoes, going thrift shopping, whatever, buying a nice luxurious like hair care product or whatever. Could be a lot of things. So the past, you know, I'm seeing very good energy towards yourself. Just really enjoying time with yourself and giving yourself what you need. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean it's like medically where it's like, you know, but it could be that too. Self-care can also be taking care of your health, you know, eating the right foods that are going to boost your immune system, you know, boost your mood, things like that. So the past is looking really good for you guys. You guys really, you know, whatever you were going through, you really just needed time alone. You needed time to yourself. It doesn't matter whether you're single, committed, in a relationship, dating, whether you have kids or not. The past was all about needing to understand what you needed and what you wanted for yourself, okay? So let's go ahead and see about the present moment. Let's see the present for you guys, Capricorn. Capricorn, ancestors of light, messengers of light, for their present moment for mid to the end of November 2025. Ooh, I kind of wanted to come out. Okay. So the present looks good. You have the Wheel of Fortune. It's Archangel Michael. So you're good. You guys are good. Even if you're doubting it, you know what I mean? If you're doubting it, Capricorn, and you're just like, nothing's really happening, or maybe you're going through something right now. Maybe it just kind of feels a little dodgy. It just feels a little, you're going to be fine. The present moment, you may need to really stop yourself and just really sit in gratitude in order to see that you're blessed. Because you have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So money flows to you in the present moment. It's flowing to you. You may not see it right now. Okay. If it's your health, the energy is flowing. The good health, you know, abundance within your body. Okay. Like as a Leo, for me, like my abundance is in my hair. Okay. Not everybody can, you know, necessarily like relate to that, but like my hair is like my abundance. If my hair is not healthy, I'm feeling crusty all the time. Okay. Like my self-esteem is like, ugh. But for you, Capricorn, it could be any place in your body where you're just like, I want to feel healthy there. I want to feel good. Okay. So your body, as well as your money, they're being taken care of. They're being taken care of, y'all. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, let's pull one more card for the present. Let's see. More for the present moments right now for Capricorns, sun and rising signs, ancestors. For those Capricorns, sun, moon, and rising signs, what's going on with them now? Now, it also depends on... it also depends on your mindset too, and where your mind is at, Capricorn, because the wheel could be spinning in your favor, but depending on where your mind is at, you're not really embracing that. And you can kind of turn it, you know, in the wrong direction. You know, you can make things a little bit more difficult on yourself. So be aware of that. Okay, we have the Page of Fire. The Seven of Swords wanted to show too, so it could be that you're not really feeling 100% confident in the present moment, even though things may be going kind of good, okay? Some of you guys are gonna be invited somewhere to an event. Maybe it's overseas, or maybe in another state, or maybe it's in your state and you're able to make it, you know, or in your country. There could be a project that you are paid to do, to, you know, to be a part of, a team effort. Okay. But at the bottom of the deck, we have ego. That's the devil, and that is Capricorn energy. So don't get too caught up in the way things look, Capricorn. Be careful of fear-based thoughts, fear-based movement. Does that make sense? What is the truth? Because again, with the Wheel of Fortune, yes, we see the Wheel of Fortune and it's like, oh my gosh, that's a good thing. It can be, it is a good thing. But it honestly really depends on how you're moving. Right? When you move in fear, you end up wrecking yourself at some point. So currently, just remember, things may not look the way you want them to right now, but it's okay. Everything's fine. Okay? If it's a relationship and you're just kind of like, this relationship is not going the way I thought it was going to go, well, that's okay. It's a Mercury's retrograde, okay? Like, there's a, you know, Uranus is doing a thing, Saturn is doing a thing, Pluto's doing a thing, like everybody and the planets are doing their thing right now, and it's kind of intense, okay? So the way things look can be very, again, very dodgy. It can feel very daunting. It can just feel like this does not work. This is not conducive to what I'm trying to create here. This is not conducive to the results that I was anticipating. But at this time, in the present moment, just get back to you, Sagittarius. Just get back to you. Get back to that primal fire inside of you. Get back to your essence, you know? Just get back to the simple ways of being yourself, you know? This is not trying to be grandiose, you know, and trying to be big and shine right now, right? Nobody's really feeling like they're shining right now, you know, but if they are, it's because their minds are in the right places, right? So if you do feel like despite this retrograde and despite anything, you're just like, no, I feel good. It's because you are doing the work. You're willing to see beyond the way things look. You're not allowing your ego to be your identity. Okay? That's good. But if you're not if you're kind of feeling like, I don't really feel like the Wheel of Fortune is here for me, it's like, well, that's okay. The past is showing me you needed to take care of yourself. Did you? I don't know. Were you indulging in taking care of yourself and loving yourself? Because if not, we'll clarify this in a minute. If not, this is exactly why I'm getting this feeling for the present moment. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the future really quick. Let's look at your future as the universe does its thing. What kind of future can you create despite the negative? Okay, you have the Page of Cups or the Page of Water. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. Yeah, just kind of that, just be soft. It's like the future is showing me softness. It's showing me Ace of Fire, right? It's showing me action towards what you want, right? It's showing me a spark. It's showing me that your actions are what changed the future, change your present moment towards the future, should I say. So if you're focused on, oh, I want to change the future, well, let's change now, and then the future will change. Make the right decisions now. That's how the future changes, is what you do now. It's not about like focusing on the future and trying to figure out how to calculate change. No, you have to do the calculations for now. Let's clarify this. But yeah, I'm just getting like kind of like artsy fartsy energy. You know, if you think about an artist, if you know an artist in your life, Capricorn, think about like their personality. Like, what are they like? You know, what are they into? How do they talk? How do they mingle? What do they wear? You know, I'm not saying that you have to do all that, but like just kind of like learn from like that artsy fartsy kind of personality and identity. It's just very soft. It's very sensitive, you know, very, very much like into like the philosophical aspects of life. It may sound like BS, but it's like, it kind of feels good. I'm an artist, so therefore, like, I've heard other non-artistic people talk about artists, and I'm like, you know what? I get it. It sounds annoying, but I enjoy that existence, right? So it might be kind of difficult to get your mind into that intuitive space, that sensitive space, that artistic space, unless you're an artist yourself and you understand what I'm talking about. But it's like just letting it roll off your back and just being like, you know, what am I going to eat tomorrow? What am I going to eat for dinner? What kind of like, am I going to like, are you going to drink wine for dinner? You know, or are you going to drink water? Are you going to, you know, have a mocktail? Is it going to be a hot beverage? You know, like kind of like having that energy. That's what I see for your future if you choose that, right? If you're doing the work now, because again, the Page of Fire is also creative. Like it says it right there. So it's like connect with your creativity. Go to an art museum. I don't know, like that just feels right. Capricorn, go to an art museum. Just go walk around an art museum and just feel the vibes. Okay, if you haven't been to an art museum in a while, just go. Just go and be like, I'm just gonna chill. Take a friend. Bring your significant other if you have one, okay? Or go alone. Take yourself out to eat after or before and just sit in the vibe, right? Go to an art market. Or maybe just connect with somebody, with a group of people online or something who's very creative. You know, maybe start picking up some creative hobbies as well, okay? Let's clarify the past, the 9 of Earth, of this self-care, me time kind of vibe. There it is again, the 7 of Swords. Now I put it back in the other deck because I wasn't sure, and it's showing me this fox energy. Okay, so the ancestors want me So there's something here about deceiving yourself. We have the Four of Cups. So again, you're not really being honest, Capricorn, or you weren't. You weren't being honest. I don't want to say that you're not now, but you weren't really being honest about how much you need to love yourself, how much you need. Maybe you weren't being honest about what's really going on in your mind, because the Seven of Swords is all about mental and vocal. So whatever's coming out of your mouth about your health and your money and how you see your life in a tangible way, like when you're alone, think about in your past when you were alone, did it feel good? Did you feel good spending time on your own? When you're out and about shopping, do you really feel like you belong when you're alone? Do you feel safe when you're alone? Because the Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. So it could be that you really, in the past, you had the opportunity to really spend time with yourself, but maybe you struggled with it a little bit. Now, others of you, I'm just getting that in the past, you turned your phone off or you put it on Do Not Disturb. And the Seven of Swords is showing me here that you actually just didn't want to be bothered. You didn't want anybody to know where you were. You didn't, you really just like almost went off grid, which is good. That's a good thing. Maybe in the past, you really needed that vacation time and you didn't post it on social media. Maybe you don't have social media. You just didn't say anything to anybody about where you were going because you just needed that time. You needed that time for meditation with the Four of Cups. You needed that vacation time. You needed that time to just block out everybody. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing in the past for some of you. So again, either you don't feel good when you're spending time alone and it kind of scares you a little bit. But others of you, I'm getting that in the past, Seven of Swords, you needed that time. And you didn't tell anybody where you were or what time you were going to be back or, nothing. You just took a plane or you took a train, drove, whatever. You just went and you booked that trip. Let's go ahead and talk about let's clarify what's going on with you now. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. Oops. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. So you definitely feel better presently because you actually went on this trip. There was something blocking everybody or going off grid or putting your phone on Do Not Disturb on this trip or on this vacation or this time off. There is Aquarius again, the star. So yes, you definitely felt brand new. You felt so much more clear in your energy after going on this trip. Could have been a retreat. Maybe you went on a retreat as well. I don't know. But whatever it was, you're like, I feel a lot better. I feel free. I feel like I could take on the world, right? Protecting your energy with the Seven of Pentacles, right? Pushing forward with patience. Let's go ahead and clarify the Page of Water for your future. Okay, you have Judgment and you have the Hermit. Yeah, so the future, once again, is that soft energy. We have Virgo and we have Saturn. Mercury and Saturn here. Still needing, like your future is still looking very bright. But because of this vacation you went on or this retreat or this meditative state that you've been in the past, in the present, you're just like, I feel brand new. I feel squeaky clean. Like I feel like my energy is just so vibrant, right? And as you move into the future, you're kind of bringing that same energy into your future. You're just like, you know what? I think I want to spend more time on my own. I want to start taking more time off, or I want to start cutting out time throughout my day to just be alone and turn my phone off or put it on Do Not Disturb, because you realize that this is actually beneficial for you. And yeah, you're dedicated to that with the Chariot. Like you're dedicated to that. You have been changed. And it wasn't dramatic. It wasn't like, like the tower. It wasn't like, oh my God, it was a big explosion. It was just like, you just kind of eased your way into it and was like, oh, this feels nice. This feels good. I like the way this feels, and I'm just going to continue to do it because it's healthy for me. Like I said, with your physical health, you may have just eased into it and you're just like, oh, I'm just floating. And this is just how I want to feel for the rest of my life or for a long time, right? Let's go ahead and pull some oracle messages. We're going to pull 2 oracle messages for you guys for the rest of November, from mid-November to the end of November for Capricorn. What is their advice, ancestors? Ooh, that almost wanted to fall out. Sorry. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for this mid to the end of November, advice, ancestors of light. Okay, we have mother healing, so healing the feminine wound. Just really being kind to yourself and really taking care of yourself. And then we have weight. Yeah, just not really, again, trying to rush into anything, not trying to be dramatic or grandiose. You're just like, I just want to chill. That's just what I'm getting. And we have waves of prosperity at the bottom of the deck. I get that this quiet time for you, this time of just floating and waiting in the water and just feeling your emotions and mingling and just having a good time, enjoying your me time whenever you have the time, it's really benefiting you, Capricorn. And I'm really happy to see that. I'm really happy to see that. Because sometimes when the 7 of Swords comes out, I get a little bit nervous and I'm like, but I'm seeing now that it's actually like a really good thing. It's a good thing. It's okay to just turn your phone off and just be alone. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be invisible for a while, right? Let's pull one more oracle message for you guys. For your overall... Oh, there you are. There you are. That's Capricorn. It says the new moon in Capricorn, that's going to be around your birthday season. And it says your hard work is paying off. I love seeing that, Capricorn. That's amazing. Yeah, you guys got this. Whatever you guys have been through, okay, you're going to be okay. You know, it was just there to grow you. And if there were any obstacles in your ways, there's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be entities and people and spirits who are going to try to stop us from our highest good, from our happiness, okay, and our prosperity. We just have to make sure that we see our enemies for who they are and see our friends for who they are as well, right? So you guys are on the right track. I'm very proud of you guys. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Capricorn.